Hi everyone.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon.
And my name is Heidi, and we're here with a new video for you.
It is Pin Event weekend, so come along with us to a Disney Pin event. We're so excited. We've never been to this one here in Whitby before. We always go to the Hamilton one three times a year, but we ventured out here for this one, and we're so excited to trade some pins, have some fun. So come along. We love these kinds of videos, and we got our Pinfolios and our big bag of pins. We are like ready to go today, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So let's head on inside and see what we can find. From the Pin event, and I'm gonna do a little haul here for all of you, which is so exciting and so fun. We had the best time, and it was so fun to go to that event for the first time. Obviously, we've been to the Hamilton one multiple times, but to go to like another one and to see like everybody there, like and all of like the different vendors and different people, it was just so fun, and we met so many of you, which was so great and so fun, and just like the highlights of the day. So we just had the best time, and it was so fun, and I just cannot wait now for the next one to come in like a couple months now, which is really great. So
July.
So if you've ever wanted to go to any events, we'll leave it linked in the description as we always do. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to message us always about these events. But I think that we got some pretty good stuff, if I do say so myself. So I think we'll start with like the non-pins.
Yeah.
And then get into the pins.
Yeah, we're gonna do the non-pins. So the first thing that we will start off with, I feel like, is this, and we got some mugs.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna jump right into it.
We're now mug people.
Yeah, we are now mug people. I think it's because, well, now you work from home, so you use mugs, and then now I like to have like coffees and teas and stuff at home, so I like to use mugs as well. And we got two, and I think both of them are pretty cool. So the first one I'm going to show is this one. It's a Magic Kingdom Starbucks mug from the 45th anniversary. It's got the castle on the front there. So cute, and I love it because it's a little bit of a taller mug. You can look at the back. Starbucks. I don't know when, well, I know it's from the 45th year, but like, I don't remember seeing this ever.
They had like this kind of design on like some pins and different stuff, but I've never seen the mug. And I was also gonna say, I love just opening our mug cabinet.
Yeah.
And seeing all the mugs. I feel like that's like another reason why that I love having mugs. But this one was spotted on a table. And I was like, I think that we just have to have this. And I was really cool. Like, I was letting you decide because I don't want to be getting all the mugs and then it's like you don't actually want all the mugs. But this was like a no-brainer. I don't think that I've ever seen something and been like, yes, we have to have that so quickly.
Yeah.
And it's an Animal Kingdom mug, which is Heidi's favorite park at Disney World. And look at this. So it's got all the guys on here, Mickey and Goofy and Donald. And then you got the Tree of Life with a bunch of Disney animals in there, which is so cool and just so awesome. And then Minnie and Pluto with the Animal Kingdom logo. And like, it's kind of raised. Like a lot of the characters are like popping off. It's kind of like 3D. And then I just love this as well. When you flip it inside, oh, this way, there's a Safari Mickey head in the bottom of the mug. So this is just like,
it's a big mug.
So cool. Big hefty mug. We looked it up online. I think it's from like maybe 2015 or something. And like, they gotta get back into stuff like this.
Yeah,
I love
this is so nice.
this. And it's in pristine condition.
We're gonna be fighting
so
over this
perfect.
one.
Yeah.
Who wants to use
dibs
it?
First.
Okay, fine. The next thing I'm really excited about because I've been looking for one of these, like a Disneyland specific one, and the fact that we're going there for our honeymoon, I really, really wanted to get one, but none have caught my eye. And then when I saw this one, I just knew this is what I've been looking for. And so this is a Magic Band, one of the new Magic Band Pluses, and it's a Disneyland one. It says happiest place on earth, and this is a like magic key holder, so like pass holder.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Look at you.
I wouldn't be able to buy that because I am not a pass holder or a magic key holder or whatever it's called. But I just love it because
the color is nice too, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's a nice light blue. It says Disneyland Resort and it's got like Pixar Pier, Small World, a bunch of different things on there. So I just liked it and I'm excited about it.
Now I need one. We next have a gift, which is so kind and so thoughtful from Cheryl. And she messaged us before the event and said, come on over because I have something for you. And these are just the coolest things ever and so perfect because this is also honeymoon like material right here. Yep. And this is for Disneyland, but they're just married buttons with Cinderella and Prince Charming on there. And we're going to rep these for sure, where dreams come true.
Which
and
is
I
just
feel
so
like
perfect.
It's so perfect. I feel like that they have these at Disneyland because I think when I got your graduation one, they have ones that are just married, but like obviously they don't have like Cinderella and stuff on them. So I think it's just like a color that says just married. So these are going to be the talk of the town if we're wearing these on our honeymoon. So thank you so much to Cheryl. We just love them so much. And I cannot wait to take some pics at Disneyland with these. It'll be so special and so fun.
The next thing that we got, Disneyland, again, Magnet. So adorable. I love the colors of this. So this is going straight on our fridge because it's just too cute.
And then the last thing before the pins, this is from Kimberly, and she gifted this to us and just said you can have it, which was so nice. And because we have this like little photo wall, I just thought that this would be so cute to have on there because it's like very subtly like Disney because it says like at the bottom, but if not, it's just like a Florida little postcard. So it's got Florida and you see all of the cool stuff on there, planes and like the water. It just looks so cool, and you can see down there at the bottom it says Walt Disney, which is really, really cool. And it's like an actual postcard from Amazon, which I know nothing about these, but I think it's going to be such a cool art print to have on the wall.
And now for the moment that we've all been waiting for, the pins, and we used our little Pinfolios. And I just love these. I can't wait to use them at Disney.
They're so perfect. And I honestly, like, I don't know what it is. There's something so, like, satisfying to me. Like, if I get a trade and then putting it on and then having them all on here. I just think it's so fun to look at. And they're perfect size. And I just, like you said, cannot wait to have these in the parks. It'll be so fun. But I feel like we did very good with the pin trades. I'm very happy with every single pin. And I think all of them are so cool and so unique. So I cannot wait to show all of you these awesome pins. Do you want to go first? Because I think that you have one more than me.
Sure. So the first pin that I have chosen to show is the Disneyland Paris pin. And it is of the Tower of Terror. And so this is the pin. It looks like a ticket, I guess. What does this look like? A door tag?
Yeah, little door thing, or like a luggage tag potentially. I think that's probably what it is.
I think a luggage tag is, definitely what it is. So there it is. I love this. It's got like the Disneyland Paris backer on it. And Disneyland Paris pins are just so nice.
They're so good.
Would just love to go to Disneyland Paris and see like a store with all the pins.
That's true, to see them all hanging there.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be really cool to see.
They'd probably be so nice.
The first one I'm going to show, I'm so excited about because, again, I feel like that I say this every time, but I worked at Disney for 2 summers, and one of the locations in like my merchandise rotation was the Star Tours store, Tatooine Traders, and I've now slowly over time gotten like a little Star Wars collection, but specifically like Star Tours, and this one was just so good. Ingrid had this one, and I just love it because it is so detailed. It's a pin on pin, and it's got C-3PO and R2-D2 with his little like Endor little suitcase, and you can see the planets, and it's so glittery and shimmery, and I just always want to try to find like pins of places that I've worked at, and I think this one is a cool one to have, and it's from 2006 and has a really cool back, which I always like to show those because that's fun. But there it is, super cool pin. Can't wait to add this one to that collection.
This next pin is also from Ingrid, and if you're in Canada, I don't know if they ship elsewhere as well, but Ingrid has like a pin shop that she has pins on, and you can like search for specific pins, or if you're looking for like, you know, Animal Kingdom specific pins or things like that, you can search them and they come up.
So we'll leave that linked for sure.
We'll leave that link down below. But this is an older pin as well. This is from 2002, so very early on in the pin trading days.
I love.
And we have been looking for Disney wedding pins because we're trying to finish our little pin collection that we'll have at our wedding displayed.
Yeah.
And so this one is so adorable. It is Mickey and Minnie dressed as bride and groom getting married there, and they're cutting their cake, and it's a pin on pin. The wedding cake is like a pin on pin, so very, very cute, and again, an older pin back, so such an awesome pin.
The next pin that I'm going to show is from the Pixie Plush little mystery bag, and I opened like a couple of those, I think, on my second program, and I got a lot of good ones, but none that I would want myself, but I think that I got some that you actually kept.
Yep.
Which is fun. But this was the one that I wanted the most, and I've never seen it in person, and then Kimberly had it for trade, and I was like, please, please, and we did like a little swap, which was so fun. So I got this one of Ray from Princess and the Frog, and he is just so cute. I love him so much. I think he's so sweet, and I cannot wait to put him in my Princess and the Frog pin collection.
This next pin I'm also really excited about. We have a shared Animal Kingdom pin collection, and this is an older Animal Kingdom pin. It says Animal Kingdom, sometimes real, always fantastic. And it's fun because a dinosaur is actually on this as well. So there's the pin. It's got the Trail of Life in the back, a giraffe, Lion King for the Lion King show, and dinosaur. So fun, and R.I.P. dinosaur.
Don't even say that.
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, because it's gone or going.
I know.
Is it gone yet?
No.
Oh,
it's the end of the year.
Oh, okay then.
It's a whole era, though, going to be gone eventually. Mm-hmm. Speaking of an era that we're kind of in, we're in the era of like the 25 years of pin trading, and this is a Disney World new hidden Disney pin for the 25 years of pin trading, and it's got the main man himself, Mickey Mouse, on there, and he just looks so good. I love these pins. They're much bigger than I thought. I love the detail, and I just can't wait for like our honeymoon trip to find as many hidden Disneyland versions as we can. I think we have a lot like on our list that we're hopeful to find.
Yeah.
We talk about the trip. I think about like all of those pins that I hope that we can find, because there's some really good ones, but I just think he is so cute.
The next pin is a Pandora pin, which I'm really excited to have, or an Avatar pin, I guess. And it is of this little creature that's like a horse. I know that they like run around in the, what's that ride called?
Navi River?
Yeah,
or is it? Navi River.
Yeah, they're in Navi River. They're like kind of in the distance, and then they go like ding, ding.
He's like a little pony.
Yeah, it's like a little pony, and then there's like a beautiful little plant down there. Love it. So I'm excited to have that one. I know you're like laughing that I had this one.
No, I'm not.
You're just chuckling.
I'm not laughing that you have it. I think it's cute because I feel like, honestly, this time, like all of the pins that we got are for collections that we just like really love. Yeah. And you haven't got a Pandora in a while.
I know.
It's cute. I'm not laughing at
it's humoring you.
I think he's adorable. He's cute. The next pin that I'm going to show is one that I think on the front you wouldn't really know what it's for, but I'll show you the back and explain because I just think it is so cute. And one collection, I honestly think that this has become my most like favorite collection to try to find pins of, and that's pins of being a cast member. And I think that they're hard to come by because of course anybody who is a cast member like would want the pins, and they like honestly don't really make them anymore because I didn't get any on both of my programs, so maybe other people do and maybe I just didn't. But this one is of Mickey and it says I make a difference. And I just think that is so fun. I felt like I made a difference. Hopefully I did. It was so special to work there. And on the back, why that it's a cast member pin is it says Disney Parks Cast Exclusive on there. But I just think it's so cool and so awesome. And I feel like all of the cast member pins like that I have that are like newer are from Ingrid, which is so fun. It's like, yeah, like you said earlier, you can search anything and I just searched cast member. And this one came up, which was too perfect.
We have one more wedding pin as well, which we got, and it's another older pin. And this one is from 2004, and it is Mickey holding Minnie, and they are just so cute. Just married.
Why are wedding pins like so cute? And I think it's because they're older that I just love. Like the older pins, they're just so adorable.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have that one.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I'm keeping the cast member train rolling because I have another cast member pin, also from Ingrid. Like I said, when I searched up cast member, there was a few that came up, and these were the two that I loved the most. And this one, I think, is probably my favorite pin of the day for myself. And it says, I make the magic happen, Disney theme park cast member. It's a pin on pin with Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, and Donald on there. And you can see the detail and the writing. It is just so cute. And on that little circle, like I said, is where it says Disney cast member. But I just think it is so awesome and just so perfect. And this one, I don't know when it's from, but it's a first release cast exclusive. Oh, 2009. So there it is, which I don't know what first release means, but I think it's a pretty cool pin. And honestly, my cast member like collection has been growing. Like I feel like I'm probably up to 8 pins now, which I think is pretty good.
This next pin is another pin collection that we've recently kind of started and are growing, and we're really excited about it. It is characters with cameras for like vlogging.
Yeah, I think it's a fun collection. And I feel like what I like about these is they're harder to find, so anytime that we find one, it's like so exciting to find one. It's cool.
And so we got this one of Mickey, and he's actually holding 2 cameras. It almost looks like a vlogging camera as well as like a regular camera. So he is ready to get that content, and it is so cute. And I just love how he's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt, and he's got his little sandals on and his hat. I love this pin so much. And
it could fit into like a few collections too.
Yeah, and this is a pin from 2005, so another older pin as well.
And for the last pins of the day, both of these were purchases, and I'm going to show this. And if you've been around for a while, you'll know what this is from, and if not, we're going to do this all together. This came with the 2 pins that we got. Guess the movie quote. Now, Kevin, which I'll call him Pin Uncle Kevin.
Yes.
We bought pins from their fam there. They were at the event, and it was so good to see them. We chatted with them. We just love them so much, and it was so special to chat with them. But anytime that you do a trade or a purchase, they're going to put one of these in there. And why that I say that if you've been around for a while is when we'd get pins from them, oftentimes we'd get stumped on the movie quote.
Yeah, we're not very good at that.
And we'd sit here and then be like so confused and then have to look it up. But you guys can play along with us in the comments. So guess the movie quote, and then we'll show the pins. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it to you?
You can read it.
All right.
I need to see it though, because it like doesn't comprehend when I don't see it.
Okay. It says, "Thank you for your purchase. I can move, I can talk, I can walk. Hope you have a magical day." The quote is, "I can move, I can talk, I can walk."
I think I have a guess.
Okay.
Is it Pinocchio?
Maybe. Could be.
Because like,
must be.
He's a toy. Or not a toy, he's a dolly. I don't know what he is. And then
A
he's a
puppet,
real boy.
and then a real boy. That must be what it is.
First I thought it was going to be like Forky or something. But then
Okay,
I'm like,
Toy Story.
I'm like, Pinocchio I feel like might be it.
I don't know why that I thought of like Emperor's New Groove, but that's like random when he's a llama. But of course he could move and walk. I don't know. Literally, like,
that's our guess.
I'm not for certain. So should we look it up, or should we just hope
Let's look it up.
Okay, just looked it up, and guess who was right? You! Nice!
Yay!
How many of you guessed that? I feel like that was a good one. I don't know why that I didn't think of that right away. Well done, Heidi.
My thinking cap on.
Nice.
I'm proud of myself.
So now you earned a pin.
Okay.
You get to show the pin.
I get to show the pin.
It's kind of like the cast member.
Yeah.
Which I think that I'm kind of qualified. I was a cast member, and there's your pin.
Okay,
Look
perfect.
at that.
This pin I'm really excited to have. This is from D23. Really, like, just love that this year the people got these, and a little bit jealous that the year that we did D23 we didn't get these. But
it was a good box of pins.
That's okay. I really am excited to have this one from this little collection. And this is a Disneyland / DCA pin from this beautiful set. And there it is. I love it. It's got like the Pixar Pier, Mickey, you know, carousel there at the back that we so bravely rode. And it's got Mr. Toad, Small World, Castle.
It's a good one.
Yeah, so many things.
We also have the Disney World one, and they made one for every park.
Yeah.
And I think that one I love, like the pastel-y colors on.
Yeah.
Is really nice. And I'm going to keep it going with our last pin for Disneyland or DCA, my favorite ride at both of the parks. I wanted a pin for it so bad on the trip, and I didn't find one. I found one of the Incredibles for Pixar Pier, but none for the Incredicoaster. And of course, Pin Uncle Kevin had one for me, which is so great. So it says, let's do that again. Incredicoaster, and it's got Dash on there and the Incredibles logo. So I love this. I cannot wait to grow that Disneyland page. I think we're gonna have to redo it now to put that one like in the middle, like the castle. I think that'll be great. So I love every time we go to these events having to redo the pages. So sorry that Caitlin's not here, because Caitlin would be the one that would want to do it literally right after filming this. So those are all the pins, and what a fun event.
So that's everything that we have for today. Let us know down below in the comments which pin that we traded for was your favorite.
Yes, I also wanted to say, join us this coming Friday, May 9th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to chat all things about the Disney College Program with a bunch of Disney College Program alumni, which is a bunch of my friends, and we're just gonna chat, play some games, have fun, answer questions, and I cannot wait. Like, I honestly, like, I don't know why that I think it's gonna be chaotic, but it's gonna be so fun, like in the best ways. So definitely come join us for that, for some games, and for some chats with like a bunch of Disney College Program alumni, which you can ask any question that you've ever wanted to know, like about the program or about roles and stuff. I think that'll be so fun, so join us for that. But be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe to our channel for lots of different content, Disney life. Our wedding is very soon, so that and all that kind of fun stuff, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of those new videos.
And remember, it's always sunny.